All right, we are back, and we're going to get into the detailed belt area around Darby's waist. And if you've been following the channel and colors that I like, you would have guessed correctly that we're using the Skeleton Horde. So I'll just get that here in my holder. Get that cracked open. I am using a thinner, finer brush for this because it is a smaller area. So I want to be controlled about it. And I'm going to get the figure in position. And for this particular part of the figure, I'm really going to be focused on the areas that are closer to the bottom or recessed, such as right there up front and in here inside these pouches, because what I'm trying to do is create depth and take a previously, a surface that we previously put a base coat around. Now we're adding some jazz to it. This is going to give it the effect that these pouches have been worn and well served, and they've accumulated some dirt and grime and you name it. So we're just going to get right in there. Just being real intentional right now about hitting those areas. Come back to where I started. I'm hitting these little canisters really super late. I don't want to do anything too dramatic there. And again, make sure that as I'm looking, I'm touching the points that are recessed and low, because that's where I want my focus. That's where I want the focus of the Skeleton Horde to be, is to create that level of dynamic. Okay. And I'm going to pull out my excess, and then I'm going to hit the bottom of in this little the bottom of the fold, and then what would be the essentially the I guess flap handle. So I'm going to just touch these little guys here, get right in there. I'm just being very intentional about what I'm hitting as compared to hitting everything. And by this way of doing it, I'm able to retain all those beautiful details. We are able to retain all those beautiful details excuse me, that we have put in through dry brushing here. And I'm just going to go through, hit that, and hit the bottom. And now we're just going to put Darby in a completely inverted position, and we're just going to hit the bottoms of all these little pouches. Get some paint on there. Just be intentional. We're not slopping it on. We're just coating it, giving it a nice thin layer. And there we go. Pouches on the waist are done, and the ones on the chest, we'll just hit these right there in the crevices and the little details. Boom, boom. Dip back in. Really subtle. Doesn't need to be a lot. Less is actually more here. Hit the side, and we're good. That is it. Just that easy.